please. Take the floor.
Ευχαριστώ κύριε Παπαδημητρίου και χαίρομαι πάρα πολύ που είμαι μαζί σας εδώ στο Delphi Forum. But for Mary's benefit and others, I think I will speak in English. And my story is of an American-born Greek Cypriot, educated in the United States in the health sciences. I received my PhD in epidemiology from Yale University School of Medicine, but I was very lucky to do a Fulbright here in Athens at the Medical School, University of Athens, with Professor Trichopoulos, which I bet many people here have heard of or maybe even knew, and may he rest in peace. My comments will be very different than those heard so far. I'm not here to talk about general government policy or even maybe about the manufacturing, but I do believe that Greece can be a winner in the life sciences in the future, unlike what I would say in many, many other sectors, because there is a revolution happening in life sciences with the aging population. There is great transference of opportunity. The countries that are winners today may not be the winners tomorrow. The countries that are losing today may not be the losers of tomorrow. A great disruption. Let me say that sometimes we always talk about, I wish our grandchildren can see change. Middle East peace, for example, peace between Greece and Turkey. But when it comes to the way we will be treated, it's not only our grandchildren, I am confident our children and probably even we will not be treated with the same drugs, with the same devices because of digital technology. My recommendation really is to forge a new partnership between the Greek universities and others in the R&D sector with private enterprise. One of the biggest challenges I see in Greek higher education is the aversion toward working with the private sector. We must open the universities up and work with the private sector in a legally, if you will, defensible and rewardable new enterprise. Before I became president of the university, I was vice president for research and economic development at the University of South Carolina. Can you imagine that there would be in Greece a vice president for economic development inside the university? Well, of course there must be this opportunity because we receive money from the public. Of course we must be responsive and responsible, not only to our students, but I think to the economic sector as well. In the interest of time, I'm only going to give you one example of what we've done at our university that can absolutely be done in Greece as well, because you have excellent, excellent life science professors at the university. We developed a program. South Carolina was called the Sunshine State. Florida as well. I prefer my state to be called the Sunshine State. And Greece is a great tourism destination because of the sunshine. We said that's not enough. It does not provide enough jobs or enough GDP. So we wanted to become the smart state. And right now, people in South Carolina on their license plates can either buy a license plate that says Sunshine State or Smart State. And the way we did it was by creating 50-50 partnerships between government and the private sector. So my university has 50 new centers that were funded 50% by the government, but we had to bring 50% investment from the private sector. And the main sector that we attracted was life sciences. One of these companies, I'm happy to say, was a tremendous success that has raised a lot of money, both for the entrepreneurs, for the professors, and has created a large number of jobs. But it is not a drug company. It's a company that has improved the way that quality control is done in the laboratory for pharmaceuticals, but also for food products. And by shortening the time that it takes to do quality control of sterile products, the companies now that invest in our university company are coming from all over the world. But my point is, and I'll finish here, and I look forward to more conversation with you, is that I don't think Greece will be a winner simply through manufacturing. The transportation costs to go globally are low enough that if something can be made cheaper elsewhere, it will be. I don't think Greece will be a mecca for medical tourism. With all due respect, I don't think the reputation of Greek healthcare is enough to bring medical tourists from many parts of the world. I do think, however, that there can be startup companies in the life sciences if the country increases its investment in R&D, and if the Greek university professors collaborate with the private sector under a mutually agreeable mechanism to increase the number of patents. And I believe in that way Greece can develop a cluster of life sciences company that one day may emulate what Mary and others have done in Ireland. A long way off, not a sure thing, but I think a great opportunity. Thank you very much.